Well, one of the things is, and this is from me, like JR, coming from a photographer's point of view. We as individuals are self-conscious of what we believe our flaws are. So when you take a picture, you're already trained to look at what you believe your flaw is, and in which in most cases it actually may make you more attractive. That crooked ass smile you got, man, that shit's sexy. You might not like it, but hey, that thing do a thing to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be, because there's beauty in the imperfections. So I think, especially in this day and age of social media, we're so self-conscious to put out something that's perfect.
Yeah.
When as we see now, one of the trends that you see now is people taking pictures and the pictures are blurred. And those be some dope ass pictures. And that was how pictures used to come out sometime when we was
Yeah,
the
back in the day.
throwaways. Yeah. So you ain't know if the picture was good or not. You get it. You got this bright ass lens flare in the corner. You know what I'm saying? But you see you in the hey, them be some of the hardest pictures. But we got away from that.
You talking about the Walgreens joint, ain't you?
Yeah, the disposables.
Yeah, but I used to work in photo at a lot of people overthink when they're taking the photos too. They overthink, and a lot of times what you're paying attention to, most other people not paying attention to. You can have some really dope photos, dope videos, but you don't believe in it because you are trying to paint a perfect picture. And sometimes the pictures that doesn't appear to be perfect, everybody else view it as perfect. Like another red flag that you'll see with men is when they put their middle fingers up. The reason why men put their middle fingers up in photos is because they don't have anything else to do. Like they're trying to take away from the awkwardness and just standing there. They don't know how to be still and still be relevant in the moment. So you'll see them throw a middle finger up.
Which is weird as hell. I hate to see grown men do that. Like that's so. It'd be weird as hell to see grown men do that.
Yeah, and then his woman standing right next to him, and that's just what he do.
If there was only one question that you can ask on a date, what would that question be? You can only ask one question. What do you think that question would be?
Do you believe in God?
I was just going to say that. Do you love God? Not just believe in him, but do you have a relationship with God? Do you have a relationship? A relationship with
I'm going to say believe. I had just real quick, I had this woman that I dated a long time ago. And she told me she didn't believe in God. And I was in my 20s. It just felt funny. I felt like every time I seen it, she was just dark. And hopefully I'm not offending nobody. But I just felt like she just was dark. I don't know. So that's probably my question that I would ask, because then at least let me know that she has some type of structure, or she's governed in some form. If she does believe in that, she may not be in her holy journey during that time, but maybe there's a chance, or maybe she's always been that way.
I think for me, it depends on where I meet the woman at. You know what I'm saying? If I meet her, in a place that, where the heathens go and partake in, I'm probably definitely going to ask about, her religious background, her religious belief. But if I meet her somewhere, may say in the grocery aisle, in the produce, I'm going to ask a question about, what's your stance on one pot? So there you go.
Like that one pot, man.
My one question would be, what's one of your favorite memories?
Okay. What about you, Ari?
I think I would ask, like, why do you get up in the morning? Like, what drives you, I guess? Or I probably figure out a better way to say it, but something to get to the root of that.
All right, Aisha, what you asking?
I always ask this question, so this is simple.
I each gonna ask, how big is it?
No, literally. I always ask
God.
I always ask them what are their aspirations in life, or you know what I mean, like what are their aspirations in life, or like who is one person in your life that like you look up to as an influence, right? Like so you kind of know where their head is, but easy.
You can also identify like a growth mindset by asking what's something you've learned recently or something that you've learned in the last year. I just ask them to elaborate on that too. I feel like that sometimes will get to the heart of whether somebody has like that growth or that fixed mindset.
Okay. Let me get to these super chats and then we're gonna get to this clip.
Well, Miss Taken ain't give her.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what's that question that you would ask if you were dating? Like if you're dating now, like what would be the question you ask?
I would probably ask, what is something in your life that has hurt you the most?
Okay.
What does that tell you about the person?
Man, mistaken toxic.
No. The reason is because it would let me know in terms of impact, depending on what the story is and who hurt them. So if it was a situation with the mom or the dad, for me, I would see that maybe potentially having a long-term impact and how that would play out in a potential relationship. So
is that on the first date?
If I only had one question to ask, that would be my
right.
question, because I think that would have the most impact on a relationship. So if you had a bad relationship with your mom, that's going to make me think, what do you think about women? How do you relate to women? You know,
Yeah.
so
and you gonna bring them to tears on the first.
I was just thinking that, Vince. Don't ask me that.
Yeah.
You gonna bring them to tears.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of routine questions, and so people already got the scripts. So sometimes you got to throw them curveballs a little bit, see if you get a little bit more out of them. When we talking about better vetting, you got to stand out from the pack.